Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Almost good evening on this loosey-goosey Thursday because it's almost Friday. Hi, guys. How are you all doing this evening? So, what has got me here today? As you can tell by the video description below, I am bringing you all in because I got some big things that we need to discuss. And I've asked a few friends to join and to partake in this because I want you to hear what their take on our topic of the day is and what you all think our topic is like, and getting to really know about how you can be involved and what that entails and what that looks like from a outsider's perspective. I also am asking you guys to, at the bottom of your screen, there's these little, I think, a word that's called subscribe, so you don't miss any of this if you like our video today. And go ahead and look at it, talk about it, go from there, and see what you guys like because, hey, we're all about growing here as well. I currently see just a few people in the chat. And we are actually on a topic today. Our topic today is the dreams in motion. And most of you are probably wondering, what the heck am I talking about? Well, in the panel down below in the details, it says, imagine the joy of something that you've never been able to do before. And not knowing where those possibilities could, should have, or may have gone. Rather, you struggle from a financial burden or a disability, or even if you're just a single person out there who have always dreamt on doing this and could have never really truly afford that, or you're just not sure how to do that. Well, that is where this new program comes in motion. It's called the Dreams in Motion. And with that, it requires all creators from the content creating side of things of YouTube to the entrepreneurs to the people of all genres. We are asking you all if you could join us April the 25th through April the 27th. Friday the 25th is currently all booked up. We're starting on Saturday the 26th, and we're looking for 1 hour time blocks. It's just 1 hour that you specifically donate your time in your channel to the Dreams in Motion Marathon. We will provide you with a Zeffy link that you can tag at the top of your chat right up here somewhere, guys. And people can click on that chat, see how much each individual creator raises for that power hour that they are on live. You can make up things as you go. You can have, for instance, that hour that I'm going to be going live, it's called What's in That Jar. In each jar, depending upon which category it is going to be a donation amount. And for each donation amount, that comes through will be depending upon what jar you would like to see one of us taste. Now, we're also going to be running a silent auction during the Dreams in Motion Marathon. In fact, our silent auction starts before the Dreams in Motion and it ends during the Dreams in Motion. And the live bidders will be announced during our Dreams in Motion Marathon. Now you guys are all asking probably, well, this Dreams in Motion and us giving, what is that for? Well, I'm here to tell you. Have you ever heard of Helping Hands for Cruising? Well, I think it's a charity that you should all scope out. Helpinghandsforcruising.org with the number 4 is a charity that is a nonprofit 501c3 organization. And we raise money to help put somebody's dream in motion. And that dream is being able to take a cruise. And with that, all your proceeds is going to be going towards making somebody's dream become a reality. Now, I have a few friends in our basement this afternoon, or this evening, however you want to say it. And they are actually wanting to come up and they actually want to talk about and give their testimonies and talk about how it's changed their lives and how they've watched other people's lives changed as well. So my first guest, he's a fellow board member. He is actually our treasurer with HH4C. And he doesn't want to come up, but that's okay. He's giving me the absolutely not. Leave me where I'm at, which tells me he's probably streaming it from another platform. But yeah, so, okay, let's skip to my second guest. My second guest, he is a fellow supporter. He is a huge icon to HH4C. He has been here since the very, very, very beginning, and I'm honored to have him on my channel. Please help me welcome in Rafael from Vizos Travels.
Hello, Krista. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Very good, very good. My pleasure to be here for sure. Sorry, I'm in my car, but I mean, I just got out of work.
It's okay. It's okay. So, Raphael, tell me a little bit about the what does Helping Hands for Cruising mean to you? Like what have you seen and what have you felt and what was your takeaway from it all?
Well, I was here from the beginning stages of helping Help for Cruising to the thought coming to Sean's mind is like, we need to do something about it. And that was about Kenneth Oakes, my friend Kenneth Oakes, with cerebral palsy, and he was actually the first recipient of a cruise for this. So it was a great experience. Uh, Being able to see him going into the cruise and never seen the ocean for the first time. Not only he never been on a cruise, he never seen the ocean for the first time. And I was the person that walked with him in that cruise. From that moment on, I've been hooked to this organization. I wish I could do more, but right now I'm too busy to try to involve myself on. But anytime that they need help, anytime that they need an hour from me, it's my pleasure to give it because seeing that experience from somebody that never been cruising, uh, being able to go to the shows, being able to go to the buffets, to the just the fellowship between people, going to the ports, and all of that because of this organization. It was just amazing. I I couldn't not believe what great cruise it was and what great experience it was. Uh, experiencing it with him. That was just incredible.
Right, right. I agree. So Rafael, you've been a part of Helping Hands before. You have sat on some of the cruise-a-thons. Tell people what it's like. So maybe new content creators or TikTokers are on the fence about joining. Tell them what your experience and what you have done to help raise money for the mission.
It's an hour of fun. It's an hour of fun. I mean, whatever you want to do on that hour, as long as that is with the purpose of raising money for the organization, is there. I mean, some people they do some quizzes, some people they do some challenges, some people they do paint their faces with makeup. Some people, whatever it takes to make a buck for this organization. It's amazing. I never had a dull moment doing an hour for Helping Hands for Cruises. I myself have drink out of a shoe, a dirty clit that I play with in soccer. I put some beer on it. People make gives me money, and I drink out of a shoe. I mean, anything really goes. Uh, so if you're on the fence, it's like, what is this, or what do I have to do? Anything goes. Anything goes. Of course, you don't wanna, you know, there's things that you cannot do online, and we all know what they are. But within reason, anything you can do, anything that goes with your channel, or if you wanna get out of the box a little bit and do something totally different, that's up to you. It's just up to the creator, whatever the creator wants to do, as long as it helps the organization.
Correct. And did you participate in the last one that we had back in January?
I believe so. Yes, I did.
And then how easy was it to pin that Zeffy link to the top and watch who donates and watch who doesn't?
I I believe it was very easy. I mean, all you have to do is just pin the link, and I mean, you make a comment, and then you pin that comment to the top, and it stays there for the whole time. It's very easy.
Right.
And then
Um,
whenever you are on the comments, that comment is always on the top. So anybody that wants to donate, just go to the top comments and donate.
correct. And then also to let everybody know, you don't get to just say, hey, I would like this hour. You're going to email me at crystal.partnerships at helpinghandsforcruising.org. And I will be your contact point of person along with Jen, JEN, at dot events at helpinghandsforcruising.org. She is also helping me with the Dreams in Motion Marathon. She is actually our event coordinator. She is going to be doing everything. And Scott, I do have you in. I can send you a email with all of that, and I will definitely let you know for sure what time I have you in for, but I have you in for your show that you normally do. And then also, like he said here, we provide you with all of the links. We provide you with all of the information. We help with the little, like, there's going to be, see where it says live on air now in the top corner above Raphael's head. We will also oh, this is Liz. Liz, I'm so sorry. Liz, if you could here, I'm going to because I'm trying to do 5 things at once. Hold on one second, guys. I apologize. Okay. Liz, I just made you a moderator in here. I'm going to hurry up and type in. Hold on, guys. I just typed in my email address. So there's my email address, and here is Jen's. So this is Jen's email address. I'm going to pin mine to the top because I should have put them both in the same message, but I didn't. Let's see here. Hold on one second. Copy. Paste. All right. Here is Jen's. Copy. Paste. Sorry, Rafi, I didn't mean to pause there.
Oh,
okay.
You're so totally fine.
There's both of us. Let me undo this one. Unpin message. I am going to pin the bottom one so that way both of you guys, there is both of our emails addresses. You can email one of us or the other, and please let us know what day on Saturday you would like. We currently have multiple time slots open. We are going to work to fill in the general time slots first before we try to do the overnight time slots to go for the 24-hour marathon. I do know Friday night is a late night. We end our time zone actually starting at 1 a.m. in the morning is our last event. And that is with Jen and her husband, and they're doing some late night munchy snacks. So that's actually going to be pretty cool to see.
Hey, Crystal, are you sure you spell partnerships correctly?
Probably not. I was typing fast. What can I say? Oh, no, I sure didn't.
Delight Crystal at partnerships, right? Okay.
All right. We just got rid of that whole thing. So hold on. I'll just do this.
Oh, she said it's not a link. Okay.
You know when you're typing really fast?
No, I get it, but if somebody wants to click on it or copy and paste, we want to make sure it comes to you. You know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you, Rafi. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate you.
Crystal, the partnerships at helpinghandsforcruising.org and Jen, that event. Yeah.
Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Geez, I'll get names right. Yeah, I promise you. I promise you. So anyways, what were we just talking about? Oh, yeah, anybody can do this. If you are really, Justin, I'm not wearing the hockey hat today. I'm wearing the official Helping Hands for Cruising hat today. So there's some big things coming up. Like I said, you guys heard me talk about, we are going to be doing live silent auction in the background. There will be a specific link that will go out for that as well. We have some pretty cool things that are being added to that as we speak. Once that is set in full, we will be kicking it off on a live stream one night, and it's going to curtail a lot of things. We will also be posting it on everybody's social media platforms, mine, own, the Helping Hands for Cruising Facebook page, the Helping Hands for Cruising private page. We will be also sharing it out on our helpinghandsforcruising.org page as well. Like I said, this is going to kick off a couple of days before our live streams actually commence. And then it's going to lie. We're going to go all the way through. And then at the very end, I think it's either Saturday or Sunday, it ends. If Ross was here, Ross could tell us more about it. And when that happens, there's going to be live announcements of who's won what. And you will also get a email from us stating how much it went for and things like that, because I don't know if you can check, but you can see if you've been outbidded on them. I'm pretty sure, because he's running everything through Zeffy. So, and it's going to go to the highest bidder. But there's going to be a lot of cool things out there. I know I've got 4 items so far. I know Ross has got 2, and then we're going to add some more. But also, before we get going, there is Mr. Down Under Cruisers or Mrs. Down Under Cruisers, one or the other, Sean or Alana. Good day, good day, good day. We got good old Kenneth Oaks. How are you doing this evening, Kenny? Kenny. I want to share this with you. So hold on a minute. I'm glad you're here, because you are somebody who can talk about this as well. So yeah, so the Dreams in Motion is basically it takes place of the cruise-a-thons. Because we are making everybody out there who we put on a cruise their dream to become a reality. And by doing that, you have to, Zach's in the house. Hi, Zach. You have to set a dream. And Marjorie, hello. How are you, my dear? You have to set that dream in motion in order for it to succeed. So great ways, great stuff to Destination Fun's here. Hello, welcome in. Pleasure to have you. So, yeah, we are basically going to be looking at the 1 hour power hour. We're going to call it for you guys. And it's you, like I said, you'll get a Zeffy link that is designed for your channel. And that Zeffy link will be able to, if anybody's in there, like there's 13 of you guys in this right now. If I had a Zeffy link at the top of this live stream, which I probably should have, hold on one second. Hey, basement buddy, I can't see nothing. You're all glary because of the person behind you, the window behind you. All right. So you're going to have a Zeffy link. Oh, Lorraine's in here. Hello. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Very nice to see you. Justin, I know you're in the house. I know. So anyways, you're going to get your own creator Zeffy code, and whoever's in your chat should be able to click on that link. They're going to see what your goal is and how much you've raised so far to get to that goal, which is going to be very nice. And along with that, we are creating a follow me, and that will be posted all over the place. So for that day, you will know who the creators are and the times that they're going and where we're at along. And then also when you post on your social media, also besides the Zeffy link, your moderator can grab the next person's channel and drop that in your comments right before you end. And we have some amazing moderators, just like the lady that just posted right here. Meg, hello. There is a Zeffy link for the campaign for Helping Hands for Cruising. And so if you guys want to play around with it and look at it, you guys can see what it means. Guys, and this is unlike PayPal, Venmo, any of that. Because we are a nonprofit organization, we will get 100% of all the proceeds that are donated to the Zeffy Link. They work for strictly nonprofit organizations. All right, Basement Man, are you ready to go? All right. Look who's here with us, Viso.
Howdy, y'all.
Kenny, what's up, Kenny?
Oh, not much. I don't know how to fix this.
You're good, Kenny. You're good. You're good. It's just because it's so light out. You know, you got lots of sunshine there right now.
It's actually kind of cloudy right now.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's going to pour down the rain anytime soon.
Yeah. Kenny, can you please tell everybody what the Cruise-a-thon did for you?
It was definitely a life-changing experience for sure. I definitely got to see the ocean for the very first time in my 28, 29, 30 years of life. I actually got to see how the water changes the colors, all different colors. And as a matter of fact, Donovan from RV Underway, from what's his channel name? I don't remember his channel name.
Is it? It's Donovan and Jody from RV Underway, isn't it?
No, that's that was Ricky and Barbara.
I can't remember Donovan's channel. That's
But
bad.
anyway, it was Donovan. I don't remember his channel. RV on the Wayside, I think.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. RV on the Wayside. Yep.
But anyway, he was explaining to me all the different colors of water and things, and I also got to try some new like food experiences. Like I got to try escargot for the very first time. I never had escargot. For those of you who may not know what escargot is, that is snail. So,
So, what was your favorite part of the cruise? Kenny?
my favorite part of the cruise was actually getting to see the ocean for the very first time ever in my life. I loved how, because my eyes, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, what have I missed in my 28, 29, 30 years of life? I'm like, wow. I mean, and ever since then, I've been hooked on cruises. So I've actually been on 2 cruises, working on number 3. So I was on my first one was the Carnival Horizon. My second one was the Carnival Sunshine, and my third one is getting ready to be the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, November 29th through December 6th, 2025, on the Norwegian Encore, first time on NCL. But
And that's also a helping hand for cruise, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Kenny, so would you say that if it wasn't for, we called it back in the day, a cruise-a-thon, if it wasn't for the cruise-a-thon and the people that were giving, it wouldn't have been possible for you to ever know about the cruising world, would it?
I would definitely say no. It would have not been. Wouldn't have been possible.
Let me tell you something. On that cruise, we just not just put people on a cruise. They enjoy the cruise on high level. I mean, Kenneth, if you remember, you went on the what is it, the captain's table or whatever that was, right?
Yeah, he
The
had the
chess
chef's
table.
table.
The
It was
chef table. That
Yeah.
was an experience. I mean, we
Yeah.
arranged experiences, not just not just the cruise. Try to give the best experience possible. The
Yeah.
chef table was amazing.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
then Kenny, didn't you go with Darian and a bunch of them and have authentic German food in Aruba?
yes, we actually went to a German restaurant. And I believe, of course, sadly, they did not have that spaghetti ice, uh, usually if you say spaghetti ice about 3 times, Magnificent Germany with Terry will pop in. But anyway, that was a really cool experience as well.
Yeah. All right.
I forgot exactly what I got that day, but it was really good, whatever it was.
Rafi has the captain on the brain. That's right, Sherry. He sure does. All right. We're going to pause for a moment. We're going to take a brief moment and we are going to bring up somebody. And this somebody is part of the Helping Hands for Cruising organization. He holds our title as our banker / treasurer. And he also has something else that he wants to speak on because, like I said, things are happening behind the scenes. And I think we are all finally, is dinner ready yet? Really, Livy? Really, Liv? So, anyways, there's something that we are ready to release. So, without any further ado, help me give Chris, our treasurer, a big warm welcome to our show. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in.
How's it going, everyone? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Because like I had to log out because I was having some serious Wi-Fi issues, and hopefully it's a little more stable right now. But I know I kind of watched for a little while, to see what this was all about. I personally don't go live very often. In fact, it's very rare that I do. So pat yourselves on the back for conning me into getting here.
Well, I appreciate it.
But, as Crystal was saying, I'm the treasurer. I run the books. I make sure that the organization is functional. So how did I get involved with this? Well, one of the other board members actually contacted me one day and says, dude, I need your help. I was like, all right, what do you want, Ross? Because anybody who knows Ross, you can say, what do you want, Ross? So he said, this is about the organization. He told me all about the organization. I did a whole bunch of research on the organization, and it is unbelievable what we do. It really is. So I was like, all right, since I've been running, books for other organizations for the past 17 or 18 years, I was like, I will take on, the treasurer spot, and I will make sure that our organization remains viable because it's that important. But, and we are, as Crystal said, we are jumping fast, real fast. Because we have a cruise coming up in, what is it, November?
Yep, 200. I'll tell you, 200 and yeah. Give me just 1 minute.
TikTok.
It's working. Hold on. 240 days.
All right. So we still have for that cruise, we still have a few cabins left. So really, this is going to be, oh my God, epic.
Yeah.
So if you don't have your cabin already, you need to get on board right now. This is going to be incredible. But the big thing, and I had to put that plug in there, but the big thing that I came up, to talk about today is we are releasing a whole new product line. So you can get your Helping Hands for Cruising products. We're talking anything as simple as a coffee cup to those 20-ounce water glasses that people, you see the aluminum water mugs that people carry around. I wish I'd have brought some outside with me. I'd show them to you, but we're putting that out on our website. We've got t-shirts. We can print virtually anything. Yeah, just something exactly like that. But with the Helping Hands logo, it's got beautiful. It's got
Correct.
the Norwegian ship that we're actually cruising on in November on it. It's going to be great. But right now, our product line it's sort of limited. But if there's anything out there that you guys want, all right, whether it's on our product line or not, we will research it and we will make it for you. Okay, we got tote bags. We all sit in front of our computers every day. How about a mouse pad? Little things like that, just to keep getting our message out there. And the neat thing about this particular product line that we're putting out is Helping Hands for Cruising gets a portion of every single dollar that is spent. Money comes back into this organization. So I think that's super exciting. I don't know how you guys feel, but, and because the more money we can generate, the more lives we can change.
And it's made right here in the US.
Oh,
And as
yes.
soon as you order it, it will be made and shipped right to you without having to wait weeks or months to get it.
Right. It'll probably, I'm going to just go out on a limb, probably within a week. So like I said, if we don't have something very specific, this link is going to be up on our website as soon as we get it finalized. We're that close to releasing this. As soon as it goes up and you see something, order something. If you don't see what you're really looking for, let us know. We will actually go out of our way and have it made. But like she said, it's made right here in the US. It's not shipped over from China or, wherever. We print everything right here. So that's why we can ship so fast. But I think I'm anything else you want me to talk about, Miss Crystal?
Pretty much that's about it. Like you hit what I wanted you to talk about real quick. And guys, we're hoping to have that storefront open and ready to go before our Dreams in Motion thing. And if there's something specific that you would like, we can ask Chris to make that for you. So you can auction it off or raffle it off or however you want to do it for your live stream. Correct, Chris?
Yep, you got it.
Okay. And then if you guys need to reach him, his is chris.treasury or treasurer at helpinghandsforcruising.org. I got some good moderators in there. They'll put it in my link. They'll drop it in there for you. So if there's anything that you guys need or would like to have for your channel during your hour of the Dreams in Motion, please give that to them. And then we can, Kenny, I'm going to put you in the basement until you're ready, hon. We can go from there. So don't hesitate to reach out to him. So
No, and we're going to have some fun. So like I said, whatever it is, even though we may not have it listed, we'll look at getting it. And if we can actually get it, we will absolutely make it.
Right. And then two, if you guys want to be a private donor and you don't want everybody in their world to know about what's going on and you want to send a check, you can also reach Chris at that email address and ask him things, and he can get you the information to where you can send that check to. And because he is the treasurer, he just is in charge of saying you have $1,500 in the bank. Oh, how'd we get that? It's not all of us that need to know. We're not privileged to that information. That's our silent donor part things, which we do have a few. So don't hesitate to reach out to Chris. So, well, Chris, thanks for coming up.
Hey, no problem.
Thanks.
If you need something else, I'm just going to be hanging out for at least until my wife gets home for her shopping adventure. If you need me back, just look me up.
I will for sure. Thank you so much
no
for coming
problem.
in.
It's nice seeing you, Chris. Nice meeting you, Chris.
Hey, nice to meet you too, Kenny.
Looking forward to getting to see you in person one day.
Oh, we're going to have a good time.
He's going on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise.
Oh,
okay. No way.
You gonna come on the cruise?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, cruising is my life, baby.
Okay.
It's our peace and tranquility of, do you hear that? Do you hear that? They're calling you over there. Now they're calling you over there.
Pretty much. So, but it's going to be a great. And again, for anybody who's out there listening or whatever and has not gotten their cabins yet, I don't know if you want to talk about Bruce real quick, but get your cabins. They are selling fast.
You want to reach Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com, and that's with the number 2.
Yeah, the number 2.
Yeah,
the number 2. And you guys, you know what? If you want to know even more information, visit the Helping Hands for Cruising.org website. Click on the hand that's like this. It's the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Click on that, follow the links, and it will take you right into Bruce's email as well, so you can get more information about the cruise.
All right. I hope to see everybody out there.
All righty. We will see you later, Chris. Thanks for coming in.
All right. No problem.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow. Look at our fearless leader has also joined us. And I think I got somebody else in the basement. No, I don't. Okay. Good day, sir. How are you?
G'day. How they hanging?
Hey, Sean, I think you're on the wrong side of the car.
No, I'm on the correct side of the car. You're on the right side of the car.
Are you sure, boys? Are you sure? Are you all sure?
Absolutely. G'day, Kenny. G'day, folks. How we doing? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here.
So, Sean, did you happen to hear what Chris just released to our general audience?
I heard that, and let me just say it excites me no end. Let me see if I can. Can you hear me now?
I sure can. I can hear you great now.
Oh, that's better. I'm busy driving to a location where I'm going to be doing some training all day. But I'm really excited about what Chris has put together. I'm actually extremely excited that this is going to be rather an auspicious cruise, the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, and I'll tell you why. Not only will we have our very first recipient on board that cruise. But we will also have our very last recipients on board that cruise.
Awesome.
Isn't that great?
Awesome. That is great. That is very great. Like, and it's like coming full circle for the very first time in a long time that a lot of us who went on the first cruise, minus one person sitting to my side over here.
Yep.
I'm sorry. If I knew the dates, I wouldn't have gone to Spain. Sorry.
But how many of us are coming
Ruffy
full circle?
is just
Yeah, it's
making
great.
Excuses. I mean, Ruffy just makes excuses. Seriously, we know where his heart is. Yeah, no. I'm just kidding, Ruffy. I'm just kidding.
Sean, don't make him pledge to do another Foster's another Ruffles to you.
Foster's?
You had to bring it up. You had to bring it up. Now, you know what? The next time you mention that word, I know who's going to come up. FC Billy.
Right. The non-captain at the moment, right?
Well, let me put it to you this way. The real captain does not have to tell everybody that he's the real captain.
Right. And Sherry knows all about that.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
So, Sean, you've been here since the very beginning. I would like for you to tell us,
Speaking of spaghetti eyes,
Tell you what.
Yeah, I saw Darian in the chat. Somebody popped into the basement as why I'm talking. So hold on one second there in the basement. Give me 2 minutes and I'll get to you. I want you to tell everybody what the new Dreams in Motion means to you.
Oh, seriously? You have to ask me that question. Anybody who's not involved with the new Dreams in Motion, seriously, you guys need to get involved with it. Because, and the good news is you did have Chris on board. The fact is that everything you do goes to put people on board cruise ships. And we have a goal at Helping Hands, and that goal is to get 100,000 people on board cruise ships. Not the same cruise ship, okay? That would be impossible. But we want 100,000 people as recipients on board the cruise ships. And what that's going to do is that Dreams in Motion helps us collect the funds. If we collect the funds, we then are able to put those people on board cruise ships. Now, you're going to see some really interesting things. Like, okay, for those that are coming to the Rock and Roll Tribute meetup before the cruise, I'm still have to fulfill the requirement of 2 Dreams in Motions beforehand, that being drinking through a shoe. And that will happen at the meetup. But there are other things that happen. There are activities that people do. There are auctions on board. We will go to no ends of the earth to do things to get people to empty their pockets so that we can get more people on board cruise ships. I mean, I even remember Raphael at Punta Cana doing his underwater sea diving stuff, all in Punta Cana to raise funds for Helping Hands for cruising.
Yeah, the whole week. Yeah, the whole week was all about Helping Hands for cruising. Yes, it was.
Absolutely. I know it was.
And and just like what Sean just said, you can do it from anywhere. Your bathtub, your cruise ship, your mama's house, your daddy's house, your papa's living room. Just don't do it from the toilet.
Yeah, no. The dunny wouldn't work.
No,
it would, but it wouldn't.
But please no. Mr. Man in the basement, are you ready to go? Okay, not yet. He's like, I'm on a mission. Give me 5 minutes. I said, okay.
is on them. That worries me. I think I know who that might be.
So, Sean,
Yes, ma'am.
I know you've been talking to our fearless leader, Mr. Bruce.
Yes.
Give us a breakdown on some of the cabins.
Well, we got 57 booked.
Woohoo! Not many
And-
rooms left, folks.
No, we're filling up fast, and actually, the biggest kicker of it all is that not only are we selling cabins fast, but the bands are actually going out of their way to promote HH4C.
Nice. That's nice. And rumor has it that Norwegian is also getting major phone calls about it as well. And we're starting to rock the socks off of Norwegian.
Well, actually, to be quite honest, Norwegian are talking about us in their board meetings.
That's good. That's good. That's what we want. So
Yeah.
I know Ross is getting set up down there for a minute, and I have some things when he comes up I'd like to share with everybody. He has to fix his internet. He said he's having internet issues. Today must be an internet issue day because Chris was up here. He talked to me for a few, and he had some internet issues. He had to reboot everything and do everything. Ross just upped and left me, so he must be having internet issues. But yeah, the Dreams in Motion, guys, the Dreams in Motion Marathon, our emails are pinned at the very top, mine and Jen's. It's a 1 hour block. Friday is all booked up. Our latest person is set for 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and that's because she's doing some late night hors d'oeuvres, munchy fingers.
Really? You mean we're not going to get any sleep?
No, not. We're trying not to. And then Saturday is starting to fill up. So if you guys would like to have a 1 hour block, email one of us at the very top over here in this little chat thing. And your channel name, a time that you may be looking for, and we can tell you if that time is available or not. Or if you don't mind going an hour before or an hour after, let us know that too. And then we will schedule you in. And then when we get everything up, ready to go, we will email you with your Zeffy link. We will also give you guys access to all of the YouTube stuff. So you'll be able to use the different logos that we have. We will also have probably a QR code that you can put up in the corner where it says live over there right next to Rafi's head. So there'll be a lot of things that we don't just turn you loose and say, it's all yours, figure it out. No, Jen and I will be there every step of the way. We have lovely moderators. Danny D, the super supporter, will be there.
Man, that is one incredible moderator.
To what she
Danny.
can, because it is her brother's weekend. So Megs and C's is another one, if she can, because she's getting ready to be moving. So to
I
move
love
with
that
her
guilty
future
bits, Megs and
hubby.
C's. Yep.
So if you guys want to add me as a moderator, you can remove me after. I do not mind. I will try my best. I will get with Meg and get her cheat codes so that way I know what to plug in, when to plug it all in. And then we will also be forming a flowing chart of all the shows for that day. And we will plug it on the Helping Hands for Cruising website. We will also help plugging it into the Helping Hands for Cruising Facebook page. And then on top of all of that, each of you are going to be getting one that come on board. So that way you guys can take the channel that's after you, grab their link and post it into the chat, pin it at the top with your Zippy links, whatever you choose to do. But I think my basement man is ready. I'm going to bring him up. You guys know him as Orange Cone Vlogs. Welcome in, Ross. How are you doing? He is our executive director of the U.S. market for Helping Hands for Cruising. And Ross, tell him what some good things we have coming for the Dreams in Motion.
Well, we have an auction.
G'day, Ross. What are we auctioning?
We're auctioning limited edition, meaning there's only 2 of them. 2, count them, 2 helping hands for cruising ducks. So there are ducks. And if you give me a
Awesome.
moment, I will go get one.
Okay.
So we're going to be auctioning them off, as well as a couple other items that we'll be auctioning off as well. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab one of the ducks.
Okay, so while he's talking about that, I will be more than happy to show you some of our other items because I hold 4 of them in my hand as we speak. They look like this. What is this, you guys are all asking? Well, it's a magnet. And for all you magnet collectors, these are going to be available in the auction when he adds it all. And then we will go live. We will announce it. We will post all the auction sites to whoever wants to join in on the thing and share it all out. He will have the opening bids for all of these. There's only 4 of them, and we will be shipping them as soon as it closes out and money is confirmed that we have secured your payment. And it will be announced live, correct, Ross? Ross, I'm going to bring you up big screen so that you can show everybody.
Whoa. That looks cool.
That is so cool.
Are they heavy, Ross?
And it says making dreams a reality on the bottom. And we have 1 blue and 1 green.
Are they heavy?
And the auction will open up on the 20th of April and will close at 3 o'clock on the 27th of April.
And we will actually be announcing the winners of the silent auction live at closing, Ross? Is that what we decided? We're going to do it on the closing?
On the closing day, on Sunday at 3 o'clock, between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern time.
During our closing ceremony, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So everybody who bids will be able to see the highest bidder, what it went for, and then also you'll get the 2 ducks and then these. So
You'll get one of the 2 ducks.
correct.
Each duck, unless you bid for both and are the winning bid on both. There's only 1 of each duck. They're limited edition. And they're courtesy of cruisecave.com.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
So we'll have that. You'll be able to go in an auction and be aware. The donations that you make on the auction are also 100% tax deductible.
Okay.
Okay.
So what else can you tell us, Ross? What else has been going on?
Bear with me. My brain is a little bit jelly today. Was in meetings all day. So.
Oh boy.
Yep. But the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise is right around the corner, folks. Now is your time. We have a couple special surprises that'll be taking place on board. Also, over the next few weeks, we'll be putting out the registration for the HH4C 125 go-kart race.
Yes, yes.
You can register for that and prepay your entry. We'll also have other items that we'll be putting up for silent auction during the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. So there's a few things that we're working on. We're going to have pub crawls. We're going to have scavenger hunt. We're going to have ducks hidden all over the ship. And they're going to be mini versions of these ducks. So we'll have those hidden all over. Yes.
I want to know, is Ricky Rocker going on the bloody cruise?
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, he's going.
Oh, jeez.
And he's bringing his girlfriend, Lola.
Oh, jeez. Lola's not bad, but Ricky, oh my God, seriously?
He sent me a message the other day.
Did he?
Yeah, what'd he say?
He gave me a bunch of kissy faces and was like, "Party on, dude!" And I was like, "Oh my Lord!"
I'm wondering whether Lola knows about it.
I hope not.
I heard he was in Helen, Georgia, and after everybody left, he was running around the town naked, yelling for Lola. Ended up getting put into jail. I don't know.
Well,
After that, I heard he was heading down towards Fort Myers.
Rafi, did
I
you
have
see
no
this?
comment.
Did you see this dude? Because I sure did.
Yep.
Was he drinking some BSKs on the Chattahoochee?
I think it was, what is it? It was a punch, that Alpine punch. I think that's what it was.
Punch. Okay. I think Ryan might have seen him a few times there too.
oh my God.
I know Ronnie might have. Oh, I better not say that too loud. He might pop up in here.
So what I can tell you is this: Foreign Journey will be doing Foreigner and Journey tribute on board the ship. On the island, they'll be doing classic rock dance music, tunes that we all know, love to dance to. So they'll be doing a variety of music on the island. Who's Who will be doing who on the board the ship and who on the island, and also potentially the other band Ghost Signs will be performing as well.
Nice.
Whoa.
Woohoo.
So, we're going to be having a lot of events on board. We're going to have slot pulls, scavenger hunt put together by Dewey. We're going to have trivia on board put together by Scott, and it'll be the Thursday trivia at sea.
Oh, that's
wow.
awesome.
And from what I understand, Scott is working on it, and it's going to be classic rock themed.
Oh, that's magic.
Impromptu jam sessions. The bands will make themselves available to everybody on board to talk, to learn more about their bands, to, hear them just have an impromptu session. I also understand that Ricky is performing. He is definitely performing.
Hey, you know what? You mentioned the word Ricky, and I'm actually driving on Stud Road.
Sean,
Did you say
you're in the
stud
wrong
or
chat.
dud? Did you say stud or dud?
Sierra Tango Uniform Delta.
Sean. So, Ross, real fast,
Yeah.
we're going to pause you for a minute because my local treasurer is down in the chat, and he actually has some products he would like to show off real quick for HH4C because he announced that our store is going to be up and running very soon. So when he is ready, he's going to give me a thumb up. Oh, he said 1 minute.
He's racing to find him. Quick.
Well, this person can go away.
Who is that on the chat?
I don't know.
Never mind. Somebody took care of it.
Thanks, dear. All right, Chris, are you ready down there again? All right.
Okay, I know we talked about it a little while ago, but I actually have some of the actual products that I want to debut right here. Okay, it's not all of them, like I said before. We can make just about anything you need. But one of the first things that, and I know this one's going to be a hot seller. I already know this. Okay, but we have the 20-ounce water bottle. It, metal. It's got a clip. You can clip it to your belt loop and carry it around with you. Because how many people out here hike? I do. And well, you're cruising on a cruise. You're walking around one of the islands that we go to. You got your trusty little water bottle with you. That's awesome. Now, who does not like coffee? I don't see any hands. Good. We have coffee cups. And like I said, one of the things that we have is we're putting the actual ship that we're cruising on it. So we have coffee cups, got the helping hands here, the logo up here. So this is really promoting this. I know, people who go on cruises, they do not get drink packages or anything like that. So I know everybody's a straight shooter here and nobody drinks, right? Well, except the guy down there in the lower right-hand corner. Oh, but we've got bottle openers, and again, everything is, it's Helping Hands for Cruising logoed. Everything is. A couple of different coasters when you're having friends over, having those beverages. We've got a couple of different kinds of coasters going on. But the one thing that I am super proud of, and I know is going to go fast, forgive the ship name that's on this, because I did make this up for a different group of people that I went on a cruise with last year. I just wanted to use this as an example. But, anybody who's ever been on a cruise goes and there's magnets on people's doors everywhere. Well, after a wild night of frivolity, sometimes you lose your place and don't know where you're camping, right?
Where's that pineapple?
Yeah, no, it's not a freaking pineapple. But for you, I'm going to make pineapples. Yeah, but this is custom made. Every single one of these that gets ordered is actually customized to the cruise you're on, the ports that you're going to go to. It's going to have your name on it. You're going to put it on your door so, you're not trying to walk into somebody else's door. But, so, you'll see here, it's got, we put at the top, cruising with, these are the dates and the ports that on this particular cruise that we went to. It's got what the hell is that? It's got where we went, and then at the bottom we'll put the name of the ship. So every single one of these is customized to, the cruise you're on. I know these are going to go huge on the Rock and Roll, but if you're going on any other cruises, we can still make it for you with that with that information. So, and they're metal. They got a nice magnet base to the backside, so they stick to just about anything. Let's see. Nope, that's aluminum. But these are going to go hot. So this is going to go up on the store, along with, like I said, a number of other things, T-shirts, polos. What am I missing, Crystal? I know I had a ton of stuff.
T-shirt, polos, sweatshirts, cups, those magnets. We talked about doing travel.
Chris,
like
have you managed to get over the see-through bikini bit yet?
Well, we haven't gotten your demo yet, so no, we haven't got that far yet.
Sean, the garment bags that we're talking, the what are they called? The packs.
Packing cubes.
Yeah, packing cubes. Yes.
Yes,
awesome.
we're working on that one.
Packing cubes are amazing, folks. They're absolutely amazing to get all your stuff into your suitcase.
Yep,
you need some packing cubes. Hurry up, Chris. Let's get them involved.
Packing cubes, and if you can find a way to monogram that see-through bikini with the words or Helping Hands for Cruising just right, I might buy one.
Oh, now it's going to get fun because you put out a challenge.
I thought we were going to have monogram Ziploc bags just for fun.
What time is your live, Crystal?
live stream will be at
Avocados.
9 p.m. Friday.
Avocados.
But like I said,
No.
hope in the next week or two, we're gonna take this storefront. We're gonna go live with it, and it's gonna be great. And, you know, and as I said before, if you don't see something that you specifically want, reach out. We'll find it. We'll make it. You know, so I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. And the most important part about the store that we're putting together is a portion of every single thing that is sold comes right back to this organization.
Yep.
So, you know, keep that in mind.
There's
But-
going to be many, 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 many ways to support Helping Hands for Cruising. Our first jump is going to be this in the next coming week to 2 weeks with the Dreams in Motion. And you guys have heard us talk about it throughout the whole live stream. If you would like to get on board and help out, above over there is going to be links for mine and Jen's emails. Click on them. Send us some your name, the times and dates that you would like on Saturday or Sunday for the 1 hour blocks. We will get back with you guys and let you know what we have available. I know Friday is filled till 1 a.m. all the way through 1 a.m. And then Saturday we're pretty much open. Sunday we're pretty much open. Now you might see some content creators doing a 1 hour block, maybe twice. Ross has special guests coming, so he has to split his because they can't attend the certain time that he chose. So he's going to do one part at one time and then another part at another time. So those are huge special guests, and you guys do not want to miss that.
In fact,
Yep.
you do not want to miss the Dreams in Motion, full stop.
No, because
It's good.
most of it is quite comical. It's quite fun, and we all have a good time doing it.
Absolutely. Even I do, let me tell you. And it's all done at my expense. So
we have to see how many flusters we can get Sean to get before the NCL cruise.
But I think you know, one thing that we've kind of forgotten is you never know who's going to pop up on somebody else's live.
correct.
You just never know.
Correct.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct. And you don't want to miss any of it, because from past recipients to a future recipient to even this man right down here who only does the TikTok phase of things, you never know. And, you know, we could get some big creators that come on, and they might know a friend of a friend that heard we were going to do this, and they want to be a supporter on here with you and tie it into their channels to help run and profit things. So do not hesitate. It's going to be a rockin' good time.
It's going to be epic.
Okay.
I would say, because you just never know. Like, I can remember in years past, 4 ladies went up on a live stream one night, and we stripped down to our see-through bikinis, and Sean's face turned all sorts of red, and he didn't know what was going on.
Oh, God.
But
I
it was
remember
definitely
that.
a money-raising thing.
I'm trying not to, by the way.
And you know what's funny about it? Alana was in on it all, so she knew.
Well, I know for a fact there's one thing we don't want to see, and that's this guy right here.
Ross, what are you doing now?
But like
Definitely
I said,
no budgie smugglers, guys. I raised $100 already for all you men
Sorry,
out there to save us.
I'm busy driving, and I've got people who have decided that they want to cut in front of me, and it's not really good fun.
Oh,
wow.
Marjorie said name tags, Chris, but those are in the works.
The name tags are in the works. Actual luggage tags. I didn't have any printed up, to show everybody, but we have luggage tags that, because, hey, you need your name on your suitcase at the airport, right?
Correct.
Yep.
But, and the more we put our logo out, the more we put it out, and the more we put it out, people are going to start taking notice. And this organization is just going to blow up. It really is. And that's what the goal is.
True. Very true. Very, 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 very true. So, Ross, now we're going to put you on the spot.
Mm-mm.
Dreams in Motion. The very first cruisathon you were ever a part of. What did it do for you?
Changed my life. Changed my approach on what I've been doing and what I want to do and what I want to be involved with, and it kind of inspired me to start the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise and get more involved and see how it affects the recipients. It's a real life-changing thing for the recipients, and it's eye-opening and rewarding.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you recommend about it? Like, did you ever feel like you were lost or just throwing a bone to help do that? Or was somebody there to help you along the way?
Somebody was there to help me along the way, give me the information I needed to have a successful stream during the Dreams in Motion, or back then the Cruisathon.
Okay.
And fortunately, the guy is sitting here over to my right, driving his car, wearing his sunglasses.
Wow, shucks.
Yeah. Drinking real coffee.
Behave,
Yep.
boys. Behave.
We don't know how to behave. It's not in our DNA.
Right. Play nice in the sandbox. Play nice in the sandbox. And again, what is the whole purpose in the takeaway from us having a Dreams in Motion marathon?
The takeaway is that we're able to put more people on a cruise ship. We're able to open up more eyes. We're able to give people the experiences that many people can't partake in. The gift of exploration, the gift of being part of a community, the gift of looking at possibilities for their future. And there's so much more. As the ducks say, making dreams a reality.
That's right. That's right. Hey, Roy and Becky, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. But yeah, no, you're 100% very correct on all of it. For giving into an organization that puts their money back into people to help them with their lives and change things. And not only does it do that, but it also makes a dramatic impact on things. And it's life-changing in general to be a part of the mission and to be a part of an organization. And I can speak from experience, going on that very first cruise, meeting Sean for the first time. Yeah, I might have had help from behind the scenes, helping him with a lot of things on stateside before they came over, but I wasn't part of Helping Hands for Cruising. I didn't come onto the board until the day The morning of Sail Away.
That was an exciting board meeting.
Yeah, and I was voted in as part of the board. So I have been there from the very beginning. And coming from an outsider looking in at the very beginning, I was very like, it's just a typical cruise. Everybody's going to be at this meetup. You meet friends and you don't meet friends. You jive with this person, but you might not jive with that person. Wrong. I left as a family. From the moment you said hello till the day it was to say goodbye. And there was a lot of heartfelt things happening that whole entire time, from, Rafi experiencing Kenny's reaction to getting onto that ship to, Kenny, 80s night, the man who said, I'm never gonna dance, ended up dancing. Kenny had a lot of firsts.
And who was it with? Who was he dancing with? That was the exciting part.
All of us. All of us. And I'll never forget walking him from one end of the ship to the other and somebody saying, what did they say to you, Kenny? And the couple in front of us was like, what? I think the words were, that's bootylicious.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's the kind of shake you can't get out of an ice cream machine.
Wait, you were trying to set him up on dates?
No.
No, we weren't trying. We didn't have to try. He set himself up.
Kenny had his fair share of photos with many of different women.
Oh,
That's
yes.
all we're going to say.
Different women.
Hey, Chris, I think we need to get Kenny up to Chicago and take him to the Wiener Circle for a chocolate shake.
Oh, God, yes. He would absolutely love that.
He would love that chocolate shake.
Or we need to take him to Vegas and have him try to eat all that stuff where those nuns slap him across the butt with a pizza thing.
I've never been to Vegas, so I don't know.
So we'll have to go to Vegas, see? We're taking HH4C to Vegas.
Sounds like a road trip. Wait. We could do a live stream from Vegas.
True. Can you imagine the thing? Kenny. I'll have to give you extra bail money, dude.
Now, just remember, Sean is driving. We don't want an accident live on air.
Right. Sean, look at those.
Fortunately, I've made it to my site, but if you guys keep on going, I might end up doing something I shouldn't be doing.
Behave yourself.
Wheelies in the parking lot?
Yeah, I am.
Donuts?
I'm trying not to do donuts and wheelies. And I'm actually in there.
Ricky's being a little bit obnoxious today.
He is. He's like, you guys, he was asking if, where was it here? Somebody said leashes. He said leashes so I don't get lost. He's like, donate to me. Air guitar strings aren't cheap. Jeez, oh Pete. He needs some. Where's Lola? Right here. Where's Lola? I haven't found her in Helen. I said to him, I haven't seen her in a long time. And then Viso's Travel says Lola was at Anna Ruby Falls. And then here
Hey,
he's talking
guys.
about this so he doesn't get lost.
Hey guys, I'm going to drop out.
Okay,
I'm
have a
at
good
my
night,
client
Sean.
now.
Thanks for coming up.
You
Have a
guys
good
take
one, Tom.
care. And please, a last word, everybody, you do need to get involved with the Dreams in Motion. It will be awesome. Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Now he's picking on Sean. Darian says, "Oh boy, I'm in the wrong chat." I could
Okay,
just
so
see
this whole-
Darian's like, "Oh boy, oh boy."
So this whole
But
thing
totally-
just went south.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go.
I totally forgot about Kenny
Oh.
going to that German restaurant in Aruba. Man, Darian was trying to organize that. Like he said, "Oh yeah, it's at the port," and he ended up being like miles out, so everybody had to take a cab. So like we couldn't go. But I mean, I'm so happy he got to experience that. That is so awesome.
Wait a minute, didn't you guys have to push Kenny, or Kenny, didn't they have to push you to a restaurant or something?
Yeah, where I had gotten back from where I had walked with Dewey's destinations to that one place, and then walked back to the. I was so wore out. I was like, I'm not memorable. Well, I was like, I was wore out. So yeah, I had help. I was in a wheelchair at that restaurant in Aruba. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought so.
because I was just wore out from walking with Dewey.
And you had been sick too, weren't you?
Yeah. I got what they call the cruise crud.
Yeah, but you started coming around and coming out of that, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't know how many best mans do you know that go on a cruise. It's supposed to be standing up in the wedding and sleeps through the whole thing.
Yeah, I slept.
That's definitely a Kenny thing. And as you can hear, he still has the crud.
Yeah. Well, I went to the doctor about 2 weeks ago, and she gave me some Tesla pearls and a Z-Pack, and I took all that up. It still didn't help. She said
He
I
still got the crud.
She
I
said
think he
I
needs
could
to go to Vegas and get one of those.
She said She said I'd probably have this for up to a year, probably. So I'm probably gonna have it all the way into December.
No bueno.
No,
No
not
bueno
good.
at all.
All right, hey, Crystal and everybody else, I'm gonna cut out
Okay.
because Mama just got home and now I gotta go slave over a hot stove, you know.
Well, thank you for sharing all of that information with us. I greatly appreciate it. And
All right. Like I said, get your products, watch the website, because sometime within the next week or two, everything is gonna go live and it's gonna be awesome. And again, you know, for the live program that we got coming up, you never know who's going to just pop into somebody's live. And I don't mean me. You just never know.
correct.
So, all right. Peace out, everybody. And I'll see you the next time.
Thank you. Thanks for coming up. It was great to see you. See you Saturday.
All right.
All righty.
All right. Bye.
The hip
Bye-bye.
too.
I actually talked to a guy today that works there at the Greens, and he said that when he had the McNasty, he said he had that long lingering cough for 2 years.
Wow.
So I was like, ugh.
Yeah, no, I've heard of people having it for a while. So
Yeah.
you guys have heard quite a bit of firsts for everything tonight. As you can see, Helping Hands for Cruising is going next level. And I have to say, it's a good thing. It's a great thing. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things that we are doing. There's a lot of places that we're going to be. We are bringing Australia on to the new Australian market soon for Helping Hands for Cruising. That's currently in the works, and Ross can vouch for that as well.
Yes.
There's a lot of things going on that we aren't really talking about because we don't want to talk about it until they're finally approved. And we don't want to give you guys false hope. So, with that being said, we have been on here for an hour and 33 minutes, guys. Rafi, you got anything else you would like to add to this about any of it?
I say I cannot wait for the Dreams in Motion to happen. I cannot wait to see who's gonna pop up in some of the lives. I have a feeling that we're gonna have some major players. I'm really hope for some major players showing up for this. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait because seeing Kenny going to that first cruise changed my life.
That it did. Kenny, you got anything you want to add to it?
I just can't wait to see what where this Dreams in Motion goes. I'm excited to see it grow and continue growing. Get more and more recipients on cruises and get to experience the same things that I've gotten to experience.
Yeah. And Ross, what about you? You want to add anything else?
We're just gonna one day we're Helping Hands for Cruising is working on developing the organization to be a global organization, and we're taking it one step at a time, one day at a time. We're looking at everything, we're looking at all possibilities, we're looking at all options. And as Sean says, he wants 100,000 people on a cruise ship. Well, not all at once, but as many people we can get on cruise ships as often. And my first goal is to get us to have cruises every single month of the year.
Yep. And, you know, how awesome would it be for us to charter one cruise every 6 months?
Mhm.
Have one whole cruise dedicated to Helping Hands for Cruising.
Yep.
Put on by Helping Hands for Cruising with recipients and past recipients and fellow supporters like all of you guys. Because without all of you guys, none of this could ever have been possible. You guys make life-changing moments when you guys all decide to help support and give a little pennies into those coffers. None of this could have been done without all of you. And I want you guys to always remember that. So from my heart to yours, from my organization to yours, we thank you guys. We thank you guys for giving us your time and your money and your support and your love and your caring. And we also thank you guys for sending us these videos to nominate these recipients. Because without all of you guys doing that, we wouldn't have recipients to put on board a ship. And we won't have these ships to put cruises on and to become a family and be united. And I'm looking forward to putting more events forward for you guys and being the best partnership director, co-director of the United States market for Helping Hands for Cruising. And my partner is right below. He is your executive director, and I'm your co-executive director of the U.S. market. And we want to take this thing to the next level, and we want to make it the biggest thing next to St. Jude's, next to whatever other organization is out there, because we believe that people's dreams can become a reality. So before we leave, guys, I got one thing I'd like to play, and then we are going to go from there. But here's a moment from Mr. Donovan himself.
This is Donovan. I'm here with Helping Hands for Cruising. Last day of our inaugural cruise, we got to take a wonderful person for their very first cruise who's never been able to see the ocean or anything. And I got to tell you, we've had so much fun. I got to go on land with them at the different ports, and he just had so much fun. And I think he enhanced my version of what cruising is like also. I'd like to say, I think my favorite thing so far on this cruise was having him see the ocean for the first time. And he goes, wow, that's big. And I was like, let me tell you about the colors of the water and what that means. And then I tried to talk to him about, imagine all the animal life and the whales and the dolphins and the sharks and turtles all underneath this boat right now. It's all, the whole world is underneath us. And to see him just start to think and see a different way of thinking about things, man, it was so great. Later I heard him repeating some of the things I told him, and man, it just touched my heart so much. So Helping Hands for Cruising, that's what the number 4, helpinghandsforcruising.org. That's a place you can go, you can donate, and you can bring that dream to somebody else. It's so important to give somebody who's been in one place for most of their life and never seen the world, and put them on a place that can inspire them to do so much more that they thought they weren't able to do. So you help me make a dream a reality. And I'll see you on the next one.
Alrighty, guys, there you have it. Words from himself, Mr. Donovan, and his wife, Jody. And Kenny, what is their YouTube channel?
RV on the Wayside.
That is correct. That is correct. Donovan was a big supporter and still is to this day, him and his wife both. So we greatly appreciate them as well. So without any further ado, Ross, if you don't have anything else, Viso, if you don't have anything else, and Kenny, if you don't have anything else, I'm going to go ahead and we are going to turn this over. And we are going to go for the night. Guys, we appreciate each and every one of you for joining us. And we hope you guys all have a fantastic evening. And we will all see you guys here in a few weeks. Until then, guys, stay tuned. Take care. God bless. And have a good evening. Bye, guys.